Good morning, Pontigansett, and may the 4th be with you. Today is Monday, May 4th, 2026, and we are following a White Day schedule. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence.
Please be seated. Today's Block A is home-based, but everyone needs to schedule for Block B and both blocks for Wednesday.
10th grade CTE students. Pontiac High School will select one grade 10 CTE student to represent our school on the Rhode Island Association for Career and Technical Education Student Advisory Board. This statewide leadership opportunity allows students to elevate student voice and help shape career and technical education programs across Rhode Island. If you are interested, fill out the application that was emailed or can be found in your home-based Canvas course. The deadline for the application is May 15th.
The art department would like to invite everyone to this year's art show. On Wednesday, May 13th, the library will be transformed into our very own gallery. Come support your fellow students as they display the work they have created over the 2025 to 2026 school year. There will be over 300 works of art on display as well as 8 pieces of living art.
Today's home baseball game is a teacher appreciation game. The game begins at 4:30 and the ceremony begins at 4:15, and everyone is invited.
Now for today's birthdays and word of the week.
The SAT word of the week is benevolent, adjective, kind or well-meaning. Donating food to shelters is a benevolent act. And for today's birthdays, we have Julianne Gongaleski, Ellie Jackson, and Ava Cattell. Now for this week's weather.
Good morning, Pontigans. I hope everyone enjoyed their weekend we had. As we get into this week's weather, today is going to be one of the warmer days we've had with a high of 70 degrees with some sun. And throughout this entire week, there is going to be wind and breezy on certain days. And then for Tuesday, there is going to be another warm, sunny day, the warmest day of the week with a high of 75 degrees with a lot of sun on the way. And then Wednesday is going to take a different turn with some rain. And it's going to be a few degrees cooler with a high of 68 degrees. And then the rain is also going to carry into Thursday with a high of 65 degrees. And then on Friday, there is going to be a little less rain with some more sun on the way with a high of 60 degrees. That's all for this week's weather. And now for sports.
Welcome back to Pontigansett Sports. I am Jimmy Fashion, and starting off with our jokes with Jimmy, why are spiders so great at basketball? Because they're 8-footers. All right, as for today's events, we have no results. So for today's events, we have a 4 o'clock girls and boys track meet at PHS, a 4 o'clock tennis matchup at Tiverton, a 4:15 JV softball matchup versus Prout, so win that game here at PHS, and 4:30 baseball versus East Greenwich here at PHS. And on Tuesday, we have a lot of events. We have a 4 o'clock JV baseball matchup versus Cranston West here at PHS. Also at PHS, we have a 4:30 girls lacrosse matchup versus Cranston East, a 4:30 softball matchup at Moses Brown, a 6 o'clock boys lacrosse matchup versus North Providence here at PHS, and lastly, a 6 o'clock volleyball matchup at East Providence. And for Wednesday's events, we have a 9:30 a.m. unified basketball game at Johnston. We have a 3 o'clock golf versus St. Ray's Academy and Burrville at Melody Hills, a 4 o'clock tennis matchup at Cranston West, and a 5 o'clock baseball matchup versus Middletown here at PHS. And that is it for sports. Back to the desk.
The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. And that was said by Eleanor Roosevelt, and that is our quote for today. And with that,
Have a great day, Pontigansett.